Alright guys, welcome back to Movies in a Minute or whatever. I still haven't come up with a name for this, but today we're going to be talking about a movie that I saw about 2 days ago for the first time, and one that I'm frankly quite surprised I had never seen before. No Country for Old Men. I am frankly shocked that I never watched this movie, but I never had. So I watched it for the first time a few days ago, and there's not a whole lot I can say that isn't already out there. It's a good movie. Everybody knows it's a good movie. So I'm mostly going to highlight the one issue I really have. I think the movie kind of lives and dies by its subtlety. I think one of the big standout things for me is that characters don't explain absolutely everything they're doing, and I love that kind of stuff. Particularly, spoiler alert if you haven't watched this, when he is exploring the fallen out drug battle. When he finds that, there's no part in there where he particularly speaks out loud. You kind of watch him come to these conclusions, and you as the viewer are also coming to these conclusions, and at the end he says what these conclusions have brought him, and it's kind of what you were thinking. And I think that is an absolute highlight of the movie. I think the sometimes where you're kind of not synced up with what the character's thinking is where the movie falls a little bit, and it's not extreme, but the ending for me is really where all of this kind of comes to a head and where all of my issues really lie. I don't like the ending. It's not bad, but it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. There's a lot of uncertainty, and maybe this means I'm stupid, but I do not know if his wife is alive or not. I don't love how it looked like he was shocked because nobody, she was one of the first people who didn't follow his, not trap, but, they didn't fall into line. And I wasn't sure, as a viewer, if he was going to just fulfill it, or if he was going to be so taken aback by someone finally doing something on their own, with their own free will, that he was going to take that and let them go. I didn't know. I still don't know. I think the ending as a whole was a little weird, especially when your main protagonist dies basically off screen. I think it's all a little bizarre. But overall, this is a really, really good movie. I highly recommend it. Anton is an incredible character. Overall, I'm going to go 8.7 out of 10.